Hello,
Hi,
good afternoon.
good afternoon. You have been taking sessions with any particular speaker
Uh,
for
Not,
a
um,
considerable amount of time?
I have picked some of them. Like this is
Is
the
it,
fifth one with you,
I mean,
and
this
then
is there someone that you have spent a long time? Is there anybody who have spent some considerable number of sessions?
I'm in the seventh session with one tutor, and fifth. This is the fifth with you,
Who was the
and
last speaker? Raj?
Megha Nayak.
Yep, yep, yep. Two. I think you have spent more time with Megha.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, she writes very good feedback about you. ये कहना था आपको मेरे को. She says that
Okay,
because we have our feedback, we do not disclose, but I was very pleased. She says that she has found you to be improving on a greater scale. So
right.
that's the reason I asked you.
Only the yesterday she was saying me.
Yesterday she was telling this to you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful, Raj. So that's great news actually.
So like I have picked some, not exactly. I mean 10 speakers with whom I try to book sessions on a regular basis. So
Okay.
and
Yeah,
whenever I get the slot, I book.
understood. Mm, wonderful, brother. So, anything that you want to ask me specifically before we begin?
Uh, no, we can begin.
We can. I think the topic that we have, which is showing at my end, I hope it is showing the same at your end too. It is about work from office or work from home, right?
Right.
Right. So, are you still in that kind of a state where you have a lot of apprehension to speak, and there is a kind of hesitation in your mind, and you are prepared, and बहुत भारी सा माहौल है आपके चारों ओर. Is it like that, Raj? Or
Like,
or things have become easier for you? Like when you smile, Raj, you are a completely different person actually.
right.
And I purposefully do this, and there is
Uh,
very less. I don't know if there you will find a speaker like me who will bring in element of humor also. Most of the time,
Yeah,
speakers
yeah.
are right on the dot with
Right.
the have you gone through the session and then they'll begin. Most of the speakers I have seen.
Yes, yes.
हम ही थोड़ा
Uh,
सा अलग हैं सर.
I have experienced that as well. Like some people generally go to the topic and they keep on. I mean, they go directly to the topic and start speaking about that
Mm.
and expect that answers from my end or the learner end.
Yeah, for them that is routine, but for me,
Yeah.
routine is not routine. For me, understanding a person is more important.
Right.
So how are you
And
feeling?
like all these smiles that have come on my face is, I mean, something because of you and the other tutors who have, I mean, who have made me comfortable that you should come out of your comfort zone. You should feel comfortable and show some confidence and try
Hmm.
to speak in that way. Like the presentation skills, like you said about the Mega Night.
Hmm.
She, she has put me upward on that skill. Like you have to work on your presentation skill. This
Hmm.
is the one. And almost everyone with whom I am taking sessions on a regular basis, all of them have almost given me the same feedback that you have to work on your confidence level, show some skill that way, record yourself, try to bring some uh, intonation not only in your speech but expressions on your face as well, because only intonation will not work. Your face
Correct.
expressions will do a lot.
It will, Raj, it will, because it says that chehra hi pratibimb hai. So that is the face is a reflection of what you do.
Yeah,
If you speak with a very serious kind of a face. So that gives a different, altogether a different expression. And then the person on the other side, starts making or building perceptions about you.
All
So,
right.
so never ever let others build perceptions.
Yeah.
In any case, perceptions will be built. So let the perceptions be for good. So
Right.
if you're connecting with a person for the first time, or maybe for the 50th time, you should be in that kind of, you should present yourself in that kind of demeanor that, it should be a very pleasant demeanor. Ideally, that's what I feel personally.
Right.
Have you spoken to Ajay Rao?
Not no.
No, you have never spoken to him, right?
No.
Oh, he's a
I
very
mean, I have not got his slot ever.
okay. Ajay is also a great speaker. Ajay happens to be my student, so he's a good speaker actually. Since you have been speaking to different people, that's why I said. Okay, so you don't have any question, Raj. So then shall
Yeah.
we discuss, or you want to discuss something about anything
So
else?
we can discuss the topic.
Great. So the topic is about office life or work from home, right?
Right.
So my question is, brother, if given a choice, or if you had a choice, which one would you pick?
Like till now, I have never worked in any office.
Hmm.
I I am a private tutor and I teach. I mean, at that comfortable level. Sometimes I teach at my home. Sometimes I teach at students' home. Or sometimes I go coaching as well.
Hmm.
So I think on that basis, I would like to work from home. I would like to choose work from
You like to choose work from home. Wonderful, brother. And when you say that I would like to choose work from home, does it brings a sense of comfort along with you? You
home.
just want
Yes,
to be in that zone. Everything sounds like whether I'm in pajamas, whether I'm in shorts, nobody's looking at it because at the end of the day, my bust is what is being,
yes,
visible to the world,
yes, of course.
and
I
sometimes
mean, the
I,
first thing that I never liked that this formal dressing system. I mean, this I have never liked it, and for a longer period of time, I didn't even like to go school for the same reason. That why I have to wear a dress, particular dress. Why I can't go in my t-shirt or pajama.
okay.
And
And so,
I
what is the answer that you got, brother?
I never got the answer. Like I had to go, so I had to go.
So you had to go. Are you talking about the school? That's what you're saying.
Yes, yes, school.
Okay. But you never worked in an office, right?
Right.
So Raj, did you never get an opportunity to work from office, or you never wanted to work from an office?
Like I have never wanted and I have never tried till now. Only
Huh.
that I started teaching, and now I think that this is the work that I can rely upon, or I can make it a full-time profession for me.
How are things looking like, by the way, Raj? I should have asked you that. I mean,
Sorry.
do you see? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Do you see yourself scaling up in terms of your coaching or tuition that you're doing? You see yourself
Uh,
scaling?
Not exactly, because I have been teaching, or I'm teaching still at local level, and that's why I want to be on a platform like if I can teach online.
Uh-huh.
So like
Okay.
in last session I said to you that I want to join as a tutor on this platform. So for that I am trying to scale myself or my abilities.
Very good, brother. So you're already doing it. So now you just need to take this further a little bit.
Yes, yes. Like I said that I was teaching or I am teaching at local level. So only today I started to teach in a coaching which is situated in an area where a coaching like British Lingua has uh, his foot very, I mean, cemented his foot.
Hmm.
So the British Lingua is working there for so long period, and I'm going to teach there in another coaching. Today I have started, and I'm curious or I'm excited that how does it go for the next uh,
Wonderful.
few
So,
months.
so you require to be traveling, or you require to be
Uh,
there physically at the center or at the academy to
yes,
teach?
I mean physically at the center. I have to be
Mhm.
present, and it takes almost 20 minutes from
from from
from
your
auto and
from
yeah,
your place of
from
stay.
my place.
Hmm. So what is the number of hours of commitment that you have there?
It's the first. I mean, I have just started, so it is on trial basis for 1 hour, and after I get approval, so then I'll have to see how much number of hours I get there.
Understood, brother. So now that even you might not have worked, I mean, you might have experienced this style of working from home, which happens to be your predominant style.
Right.
So if you really look, assume for a moment that working from office would be like, or could be like, if you have any friends, I don't know.
Yeah.
And could you really position yourself in that place? I mean, to imagine how would life be then?
Like if I imagine working from office, it's very, I mean, difficult and monotonous.
Hmm.
You have to wake up at 7 and then get ready, and you reach there by 9, and you are relieved by 6. It's
Hmm.
not exactly 9 to 5, because in private job you tend to work sometimes 10 hours as well. So it's very monotonous and very demanding as well. And
Yes.
when you get the opportunity to work from home, it
Hmm.
certainly becomes very easy for you. Like
Hmm.
if you have all the paraphernalia with you, and you can start working, I mean, without no objection at all, then it becomes very easy. You feel very comfortable. Like some of my friends who used to work in a bank, private bank, he was working, and then he got the opportunity to work from home during the lockdown period.
Hmm.
So from that experience, I can say that working from home is something that everybody, or I mean, all of those who are working for the sake of earning money and not because they like their work, they will definitely choose work from home.
I see. And so should I regard this as that you are saying this is comparatively harder than working from home? I mean, working from office is comparatively harder than working from home. Do I take this? Do I
Uh,
regard this like that?
like working from home is easier.
It's comparatively easier than working
Yeah,
from.
it's comparatively easier.
So, but what are the, do you think our homes or our houses, they are equipped enough to be working from
Yeah,
home? I
like
mean,
that
in
I
terms,
said that if you have the paraphernalia, then you can think of doing that.
okay. What if you are living in an area which is not very conducive in terms of the connectivity, doesn't offer a friendly environment, even favorable environment, even. So then it becomes quite challenging, right? That's what.
Yeah,
So in that case, both have pros and cons, I believe.
yeah, both have.
So if you had to introduce a style of working, if you had to be a little creative about bringing in a style of work, of course, the companies have started following a hybrid model now. But if you had to, Raj, imagine as a decision maker of a company, if you had to introduce a new style of working, what would that be, Raj?
Introduce a new style of work.
Yeah, I mean, if you had to, would you think that? Do you think the present style of working is there something in between that can be worked out,
Uh,
or anything else?
like this working from home style, if we can add some advancement to that, that it is available for everyone and it is beneficial for the company as well.
Right.
So this
So,
is something I would go for.
so anything that comes to your mind randomly that this would lead to this, and the result would be this. Anything that comes to your mind randomly?
Not exactly, but like if we talk about the Clapingo,
Hmm.
like if we go to a coaching like British Lingua or British Council, we have to pay the fee, the full fee, and we have to spend 6 months there, the full course, and we don't get that opportunity of working at our own pace. But here we are getting a quality teacher and even better than them at just a cost of, I mean, minimum nominal cost and just one